So we are almost in the middle of the season for those who have planted their maize, those who have planted their tobacco. They are already seeing some signs that indicated that the crop is going to give a bumper harvest or a poor harvest. And it's interesting time for farmers to reflect on what need to be done to improve the performance of the crop before it failed. So in this video, I want to give you some highlights in terms of how those who are excelling in this farming business are actually doing it in terms of the processes, the systems that they put in place so that they get a maximum return from their fields. Number one, it starts with the passion, the love to see the crop grow, to see an animal grow, or to see an enterprise excelling. The passion, the love, which therefore gives the dedication to say, I want to do this, I want to do this. Then the second part, which is more important, is to put systems in place and processes rather than to do guesswork in terms of business. That's not a correct way of doing business. We need to make sure that everything has got the process and the system that it governs. For instance, which projects are you going to focus on? Not based on what other people are doing or based on perception. Maybe you just saw someone saying if you do macadamia you can make so much, if you can do maybe oranges you can get so much, or maybe somebody saying this region is good for maize or this region is good for cereals. We've passed that period because the land use that was done first was done by Vincent and Thomas, I think around 1961, somewhere there. And those are the people who categorize the regions in terms of region 1, region 2 based on the climate. But nowadays no longer applicable because of the climate change and also technological advancements that are currently happening, which means you can do macadamia whether you are in the low field or in the high field. You just put your system in place, which is your irrigation, your variety selection, buying the proper seed which was grafted to reduce the time. So those are the things that make other people make more money because they already know what they want to do. For instance, you can say I want to get maybe $50,000 from a single from let's say from the 10 hectares. So now we are saying what are the things that you need to put in place so that you can get that money. Number one, your land use plan is in place. Number two, rather than being fully committed to production, you're also committed to marketing, because we don't want to give the macoroniera life by not focusing on the market. You also look into where can I get to sell. Now you can actually register a farmer as a trust or as a company so that you can also participate in tender processes. That is why you only see very few farmers are actually supplying supermarkets and other large corporates or participating in tenders, particularly because they don't have all those systems in place or the registrations. So I urge farmers to make sure that they have their system in place. Then also I want to talk the issue of SOPs. How do you assess your managers and the key performance indicator? How do you assess your farm managers in terms of performance, even your farm employees? Because you don't have those systems in place to say if you're to do maybe beef production, how can you say the manager is failing or the manager is actually doing very well? Because you don't have key performance indicator designed for the manager. What we all need to do is just giving a manager maybe $300 per month, $400 per month. Yeah, you can get something, but you better share the risk. You share the responsibilities by making sure that if you produce more, you also get more. Maybe by having an arrangement to say, I'll give you $200 per month, which will always cater for your maybe your internet needs, your food needs, and other basics. Then the rest of your money will come after the project. If you get so much, I'll give you this percentage. If you do it this way, you'll be able to get better returns because it's a shared responsibility. Then we also go to an issue of SOPs. We need to have a system whereby this is our transcript, this is how we do our things. We are known of doing these things by this way, so that any person who come today will see how we are running our business, and it is easier for new employees to come and fit in, even on our farms, not necessarily in private companies only, but even in our farms. We need to create all those kind of developments so that our business is run easier, like other corporates. So these are some of the things that I wanted to share with you so that you understand and implement in one of your businesses. So I'll keep on sending some of this information so that you get to understand and also implement while you're doing business. Thank you.